Hello, and here we are for round 6 of AOR Season 15 PC Assist League 1, and it takes us to Britain. So, yeah, last season in Assist League 2, around this track, I didn't have the best of races. I got a bit of lag in the pit lane, which sort of ruined my chances of a podium. But yeah, I mean, notoriously, I have had some good pace around this track. It's always been one of my favourite tracks, even so. Maggots and Beckett's definitely seems to favour the wheel, and in the little practice I did have leading up to this, I was definitely struggling through that complex, of course, because on the it's hard to find really a lot of traction there on the controller. But yeah, here we are. We're actually using one of my older setups because I was actually feeling more comfortable with that than some of the newer setups I've been trying recently. Especially last time out in Spain where I just couldn't get any traction. So this has definitely helped me. And yeah, you can see we're actually on quite a good lap right now. Just trying to, of course, I'm in the field with tons of really good drivers. So just trying to really get good qualifying. Considering that there's actually I think there's 18 people this week. So it's definitely harder than other times. So it should be good if we can actually get inside the top 10, but I mean that's going to be quite a stretch. But yeah, let's just see on the final straight, and yeah, it's been quite a good lap. We're going to take gear 5 this corner. Probably could have taken a bit better that corner, but here we are. And yeah, it's going to be well, we're a bit down on 7's time, and yeah, we're just going to cross the line in the next few seconds. And yeah, it's been quite a good lap. And it's going to be a 128, sorry, 0.9. So, yeah, it was definitely quite a good lap. Again, it only put me 13th, but I can only stress enough that some people in this league are lapping as fast as people in F2. I think 7 did a 126.9, which I know for a fact is faster than a lot of people I know in F3. So, yeah, I was just quite happy to get that good of qualifying, considering, of course, I haven't been able to practice a lot. Due to other things like exams. So yeah, here we are starting from 13th, and it's actually a wet race, so haven't had many of these recently, but I really enjoy driving in the wet, so should be a good one. And yeah, we're going to get quite a good start again. We're not really gaining a lot on Stephanator. We're actually going to use Rich Mix, trying to get the best start possible. Trying to just close up to the guys behind. You see Savage has actually gone a bit aggressive again. He's actually taken out Horby. Horby's actually gone sideways. We actually take off the track, and we're going to have to rejoin safely. You see that's Entity round as well. And yeah, there's been carnage at the start. That's Edge round as well. So a massive pile up at the start. We've only been able to get in run position because we had to take avoiding action, and that allowed 3 or 4 people past. And we got Jaeger right behind us. So yeah, sandwiched by the Toro Rossos, our rivals from THL. Hey, see, Llama's going to go wide. We're going to see if we can actually make a move from him straight away, trying to get inside the top 10, but just not quite close enough. And yeah, just last thing I want is to take out old rivals from other leagues. And yeah, here we are now. This is Vortex who's gone wide. This is going to allow Llama a bit squeamish, but he's actually going to get past Vortex. Meanwhile, we're actually trying to defend from Jaeger, who's right in our memories. But we're going to see if we can try to get Vortex. He seems to be quite phased at the beginning of this, the early stage of the race. You see, he's a bit squirmy. So yeah, we'll see if what we can do. Again, not getting the best set ourselves, and that's actually going to put us on the back foot. Here comes Jaeger. We're going to have to go defensive. You can see Horby's behind, and I think there's a few more people who are closing up to us. But yeah, right now it definitely seems to be a train all the way back, all the way up to first place. But sure enough, I think first place will soon pull away. And yeah, it's just managing to keep Jaeger at bay. But again, we're going to play quite... Yeah, you can see there's actually tons of stuff going in front of us. That's actually Llama, who I think tried to go up the inside of Padaxo, but he's actually lost out, and he's actually lost the position to Vortex. So that's not good indeed. But again, we're just going to see if we can close up to him. Again, not getting the best traction. We're actually nearly going to the wall again. So bring back memories of last week. But again, we're going to close up to Llama, nearly going in the back of him. He's actually not going fast. We're going to go right outside. We're going to go a bit wide. We're going to have to actually lift off, and otherwise we would have probably spun. And again, we've actually gone into the back of Jaeger, so yeah, managed to lose a position. Now we're on the back foot against Edge, and I think Entity's caught up to this train now. So yeah, we've basically got a train from last to first right now. So yeah, just trying to hold on to the position. You can see the teammates are going side by side with our rivals from AOR, and yeah, they're still going side by side. So reminiscent of really what they were doing in THL last season, and we're just going to see if we can join in. Of course, we weren't able to battle with them much last season, but yeah, this season, just seeing, well, we'll actually be able to keep up with them quite well, considering our lack of practice. But Llama's going to go straight back on Jaeger. Meanwhile, we're going to actually have Edge up or inside, so he's going to be almost like a mirror image in front of us, so battling with old rivals. And yeah, trying to hold on from the Edge, but Edge is actually going to get us around the outside. We're going to try to hold it up the inside. You can see Jaeger as well has actually lost out to Llama. Again, trying to get up the inside of the Edge, but Edge just got that bit of, well, he's got the edge over us in the end. He's got a bit more pace, and yeah, will ultimately get the position. And straight away he's going to go up the inside of Jaeger, so he's not wasting time at all. So I mean, I'm not as gutsy in my moves, but yeah, I probably could have probably even tried to have a look at Jaeger here, but again, just backing out. I mean, it's quite hard to overtake in the wet, and I didn't want to make it harder for myself by spinning out or by making a rash move. Yeah, again, this is actually Entity now. We're going to get demoted to all be 15th, so yeah, we just haven't seemed to have the pace, and us Llama and Jaeger definitely seem to be some of the slowest in the field right now, which isn't really that encouraging, but yeah, we got such fast races in the field. It's just a shame that we qualified in such a good division, because well, in Assist League 2, I mean, I was winning quite a few races, so it's a shame we're not able to continue it into this season. But you can see Entity straight away trying to get Llama. He's going to go up the inside. He's very rash move. He's absolutely dive bombed them. The championship leader is actually spun on the back of Llama, trying to get 2 positions in one. And I don't know what he was doing there, because yeah, you can't gain more than 1 position on that corner. And yeah, I mean, Entity's found out the hard way. And yeah, considering his championship challenger, my teammate Kweki, isn't here. He hasn't actually done a good job of gaining points on him right now, because he's right at the back. So yeah, Kweki still has a chance to win the championship, because it doesn't look like Entity's having a good job. And I mean, up in front, I think Seven's doing quite well, but apart from that, none of the other championship rivals. You could probably say Stefanator as well, because I think he's up there. Meanwhile, you can see the Toro Rosso's going side by side again. We could have tried to have the outside line, and right now, I think me and Jaeger are both getting held up by Llama. So this is really hurting both of our races, and for once, I think I have the pace over these two. Maybe not Jaeger, but definitely Llama. So it's definitely promising. And yeah, I mean, last season I was able to actually outperform even Richie in the wet, and I mean, he's now winning races in F5. So I mean, definitely had a lot of confidence going into this. Still, 14th place isn't really something to boast about, but I was actually quite happy right now. I mean, no practice, but I'm getting a really nice battle still with people who I would say are definitely better than me right now. So yeah, we can just keep this up. I mean, we're not actually too far off the leaders. I mean, I think one car's driven away. I think that might be Martin or something, because there's quite a few new races today. But yeah, apart from that, it seems to be quite congested still. We tried to make a move around the outside of Jaeger. She's not able to get the traction. And yeah, this was really frustrating now, because I've been stuck behind these guys for quite a long time. And I think if I could actually get ahead of Jaeger, I could probably pull away from Lara. So it's a shame I sort of made a mistake on lap 2, because if I didn't let Jaeger pass, I probably could be up the road right now. And that's quite key, because I know Jaeger's definitely going to have the pace as soon as we manage to get past Llama. But yeah, Llama just seems to be struggling in the wet. And I don't think we had many wet races in THL last season, so I don't really think it showed. But yeah, once again, us 3 fighting at the front. That happened a few times in THL, notably Belgium and I think Spain as well. There were 2 races where we sort of had a battle for the lead. But yeah, I mean, apart from that, it was mostly these 2 up front, because I just really didn't have the pace that season to keep up with them. So it's quite nice that I've got the pace now. You can see Jaeger again trying to look past his teammates. So I mean, these guys trying to be respectful to one another. I mean, they've had really good races with each other in the past. But yeah, again, Jaeger just wants to get past Llama. And you see Llama's made a mistake. That's going to allow not just Jaeger, but we're going to try to get through. I mean, yes, we might have raced quite a lot of times, and we might have respect between us, but I just didn't want to get held up behind Llama. Because yeah, I mean, I was just getting held up quite a lot. Then you can see, once we actually got ahead of Llama, I mean, Jaeger actually were able to pull about a 2.5 gap to Llama, and I was actually going to go on lap 12, but Jaeger went in, so I decided I was actually going to stretch it so I could have fresher tyres at the end. And you can see we're catching Padaxo and Savage, so in hindsight I probably could have gone in that lap, and I probably could have undercut them with Jaeger, because Jaeger got a good undercut on them. You can see Savage has now got in, and you can see yeah, Padaxo up ahead. So yeah, I mean, definitely this is probably the battle for the on the road P all the way up to PA. You can see Padaxo's broken early, and we've had to take avoiding action, and that was very yeah, very opportunistic, and yeah, a bit lucky as well, because I nearly went into the back of him, but there was nothing I could really do there. I was expecting him to brake, well, normally really, because I mean, I normally brake really early for that, so I wasn't expecting to outbrake anyone. But yeah, that's somehow managing to get that slowed down. I mean, I definitely thought I was going to get a penalty there, but unfortunately we have got a slight bit of front wing damage, which is really going to hamper us, especially down Mackett's and Beckett. So unfortunately it might do us more harm than good, because our fresh tyre advantage is definitely going to be negated, especially now we've actually been held in the pits, because Padaxo has actually got back ahead of us again. You can see he's actually had some lag issues, and just like me last time out in AOR season 14 around this track, yeah, I mean, the infamous pit lane in Great Britain has actually caught up out another computer in the wet. We see Entity's just gone past, so if I didn't actually get held in the pits, I probably could have got Entity, and on fresher tyres I probably would have been able to chase up Jaeger as well. I think he's actually in P9 right now. I probably could have chased him up as well, so it's definitely a shame. I should have probably followed Jaeger in hindsight, but again, I'm still trying to look for quite a good result. You see Vortex up ahead is actually struggling, considering that both of us went in the tyres in the same lap. So us, Padaxo and Vortex, definitely seem to be struggling right now, considering we should be gaining on the guys ahead, because we pitted later, but you can see again the gap's just maintaining. So it looks like it's going to be a battle for 12, and we're closing in on Vortex. We actually have to go defensive now, side by side, and I think that's Palaxo who's going to get us. I don't really want to stick a nose in, but he's actually left us room, so we're going to try to go side by side, but again he's just going to get the traction. So again, I just don't want to really go side by side with these guys, because you can easily spin out. You can see Palaxo is actually up the inside of Vortex. Vortex gone wide, we see the gap, but Vortex has actually come back to the racing line, so yeah, it's probably my fault there. I didn't think Vortex could have done much to avoid that. But again, yeah, I just thought the door was open. You can see actually Palaxo is actually spun out, so that's a shame. I mean, he's actually doing well in the championship. I think he was 5th or something until then, so that's definitely going to hurt his was a championship position. Yeah, well, we're actually right on the back of Vortex again, so we definitely have the pace over him. So it's a shame because we probably could have actually bridged the gap to P11 because I know Horby's struggling on his tyres right now. And you can see that's actually Jaeger, I think, in battling for 9th right now. So I'm looking quite interested, but you see actually we've closed out on lap 24. We're actually going to go to the inside. We're going to go side by side. We're going to actually brush the curb. I'm going to do almost a mirror image of what we've done to Llama, squeeze him out, and that's us up into P12. So I thought if I could hold on to this position, it'll be really grateful right now. You can see straight away though, Vortex trying to get us back. So he was struggling on the tyres, but he's just able to keep in our DRS, and that just ultimately means he's able to keep up with us. But again, we managed to defend the first time. And yeah, we're just going to have to defend a few more times towards the end, I think. But yeah, as we now head on to the final lap, you can see actually this is Martin who's won on his first race. So yeah, credit to him because it's definitely a really hard field to win in, considering some people have the pace of some people in F2, F3. So yeah, credit to Martin. But we got bigger things to worry about because here comes Vortex. We're actually going to have to go defensive, but he's actually taking the inside line. He's actually gone deep, and we've gone deep with him. We're trying to get the cutback, but I think he's got us. But oh no, he's got us on the final corner, just like in Azerbaijan. We might have lost out, but you can see he's actually run out of fuel. He's ghosted. We actually gone through him, and we beat him by 0.04 of a second. And wow, I mean, I've never ever seen a dramatic finish dramatic as that. Yes, I probably got helped out by ghosting twice, but yeah, he ran out of fuel right on the line, and that's all I could really do to avoid him. But again, I was lucky he ghosted. But still, you can see Vortex is still in 8th in the standings. And 7's actually moved up to 2nd in the standings. Hyphy Bonbon's the other big mover, up into 7th. Palaxo has actually fallen to 7th from 5th. Meanwhile, the Red Bull actually are coming under pressure from Mercedes. They've been ultra consistent. And again, they get a podium and I think a 4th place here today. So getting 30 points on the ball. So nearly as good as what they did in China. So yeah, I mean, Mercedes definitely looking like the strongest team along with the Red Bulls. And yeah, looking at the results, you can see Martin G, 1337, getting the first win on his first race. And it's not even by a few seconds. It's by 14 seconds, even with a penalty. So wow, very dominant stuff there. He must be really good in the rain or just very fast in general. Meanwhile, we get 12th, just ahead of Vortex. Llama actually finishes last in the end. I think he had a few more issues towards the end. And yeah, Jaeger finishing 9th.